everyone, for today's video I thought I'd show you my current foundation routine, and I've been switching to a new foundation recently, which is the Dior Nude Air Foundation, which was featured in my February favourites, and I absolutely love this foundation, and I thought I'd show you on camera today how I apply it and my current foundation routine. So I hope you all enjoy it, and as you can tell I have no makeup on at the moment. I've put a little primer on. I used the Laura Mercier Radiance Primer, and I'm just going to get started with the Dior Nude Air. So this is a serum foundation, so I like to give the foundation a really good shake because it's quite a thin, runny texture, and it comes in a pet application as well, which you would have seen in my February favourites. And what I like to do is take a little onto the back of my hand. It is quite a runny foundation, so I think you have to work quite quick with it, and I'm going to be using my Sephora Pro Airbrush 78, and I'm just going to quickly work this into the skin. And this foundation is really great as well. I think it's light to medium coverage, and you can definitely build the coverage up as you go along. So I like to just work bit by bit with the foundation and take a little bit more and then just apply it where I need it, kind of all over. And then just take a little bit more on the areas that I feel like need it, so where my scarring is, concentrate on the middle of my face and blend out. So after my foundation is all blended in, I move on to a bit of concealer. And for concealer lately, I've really been enjoying using the by Terry Densiliss Concealer, and this is the anti-wrinkle, the dark circle one, and I got the shade in number 4, medium peach. I've done a whole blog post about this as well, so I would have a link for you down below if you're interested, but it's such an amazing concealer. It comes in a doe foot applicator, and I just take a little bit on my eyes, and I use it on my blemishes as well, just around here, down on the chin. And I like to take my beauty blender and then just blend under my eyes in. And I like to take my Real Technique setting brush and blend the rest of my concealer in using tapping motions and buffing it in. And then I just take a little bit more, just on the affected areas. And just keep blending. A little tiny bit more onto the affected areas. And I just go over everything with the beauty blender again. Just make sure everything is blended in. After all my foundation and concealer is blended in, I move on to setting my foundation and my concealer, and for this I'm using my Chanel Poudre Natural Finish Loose Powder, and I've got the shade in 20, and I just like to take the puff that's provided and then just gently pat it onto the skin, and then just take a little more and then just gently pat it in. And after my powder is all set, I use a little bit with my beauty blender as well, and just roll the powder around and then just set my under eye concealer with the beauty blender. And after my foundation routine is done, I move on to doing the rest of my face. It's quite a simple look and it's quite easy to achieve with the Dior Nude foundation because it doesn't take a lot of time to blend, and you can definitely build up the coverage, but I feel like I want to go for light to medium coverage today, so I just applied a little bit just to show you guys, but obviously you can apply more as you desired. You can get more of a medium to full coverage with that foundation. So I'm going to move on with my brows, and I'm going to be using my Anastasia Brow Wave in medium brown, and I'm just following my natural brow arch and filling out. And then doing the same with the other side. And I like to take my Tom Ford Brow Sculptor in Espresso and just run through my brows to make them a bit more defined. And take the other side of the brow pencil and just brush through my brows so they look a bit more natural. And I'm going to go ahead and set my brows using a Pixie Brow Gel. This is the Brow Duo, and just using a brow gel on the other side. That's my brow set. So I'm going to move on to a little bit of contouring. I'm going to be using my Hourglass Ambient Lighting palette, and I'm just using the darker shade by here and using my Real Techniques multitask brush, and just create some dimension onto the hollows of my cheeks, and do the same with the other side. And then also onto my temples. And to add a little bit of blush, I'm going to be using my MAC Right for Love blusher, and this was a limited edition a very long time ago, but I think Peach Malba is a pretty similar shade. It's a really gorgeous orangey tone shade, and it just really livens up my complexion. And I'm going to be using my Tom Ford blusher brush and applying this on the apples. Same with the other side, brushing outwards. And after the blush is done, I move on to my eyes, and I've been going for quite a simple eye look lately, so I've just been using a nude eye pencil from Burberry, and I like to just take this on to the waterline. Just to open my eyes up a little bit, and then after that I like to use my Burberry eye definer in Midnight Ash. Yeah, Midnight Ash, and I like to just take this on my waterline and upper lash line too. Okay, and that's my waterline done. And for eyeshadow, I'm going to be using the new Burberry eyeshadow in 202 in a nude, and you can use these wet and dry, but I'm going to use this dry today for a more softer look. So this is what the eyeshadow looks like. It's a really nice bronzy taupe shade, and just fill the brush and then pat it onto the lids. You can see it's a really gorgeous nude brownie eyeshadow. And do the same with the other side. You can use this eyeshadow wet, which I have used it yesterday wet, and which creates a more intense look. Using this dry just creates quite a nice, more daytime suitable look. I'm just going to leave it like this. I'm going to take my eyelash curlers from Kevin Kwan and just curl my lashes. For mascara, I'm obviously using my Dior Maximizer to prep my lashes first. And I'm going to go ahead using my Tarte Gifted mascara, which is a new favourite of mine. And that's my mascara done, so I'm just going to leave my makeup look like this because I'm not really sure what lipstick I want to wear today, but it's quite a neutral look, and I definitely love the peachy colour blush, and I love the new Dior foundation as well. I think it's a great foundation, but I just decided to do a light layer today. But obviously, like I said earlier, you can go a bit heavier with the coverage if you feel like it, but I quite like a light to medium finish, and this is the finished look. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to give the video a huge thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I would have my latest video linked down below, and also all my social media will be linked down below if you're interested. And I hope to see you very soon for a new video. Bye!